And welcome to another video by Jim the Car Guy. Today we have a 2002 Nissan Maxima, and we're going to be replacing the alternator, which we can't even see. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that right front wheel off so we can gain access to this cover that's underneath there. The cover actually keeps the water and debris or snow or anything from kicking up onto the drive belts. So now we're going to take that cover off. There's just 3 bolts to hold the cover in place. They're 10 millimeters. We're going to remove all 3 of them, and we're going to save them because we are going to need those in the future to put it back together. Now once we get all 3 bolts out, then we can grab the shield itself and just pull it down so we can gain access to where the alternator and the air conditioner compressor as well as the drive belts are located. And we're going to remove the shield up in the front, and that'll give us a little more room to work underneath the vehicle. Okay, again, as you take off the right side wheel, take off the right side plastic covers that covers up the drive belts, remove the shield that's directly underneath the radiator. When you take that off, it leaves you a lot more room up inside here. Okay, and then when you get up inside here on the tensioner itself, you loosen up the bolt on the front of the pulley. Loosen it until it's got a good amount of slack in it, because that we're going to go up and we're going to take off the adjustment up on the top so we can take that drive belt out of there. Push it up out of the way, and then we'll take the drive belt and take it out of the way. Now in this particular case, they did not want to change the drive belt, so we're going to put that on the side and we're going to reuse it in the future. We're going to take now the alternator, the compressor itself, and we need to remove the bolts on the compressor. 4 bolts. So we're going to remove all of the bolts so that the compressor is actually loosened up a little bit. You can take them totally out. 2 on the bottom here, 2 up on the top right there. And there will be 4 bolts on the compressor, just so you know. From what I recall, I think they're 15 millimeter. And we'll take this one here out. And I'm going to take off this little bracket here that holds the air conditioner compressor bracket to the block itself. Take the 4 bolts. So we're just going to remove those bolts. Give it a little bit of room so you can see on that bottom bolt, right up in here, for the all the way up in the back on the alternator, lower part of the alternator. What I usually do is take a longer extension and go underneath through the bottom, right on. This way, I don't know if you can see it up in there, see it? You put it right on there and you unscrew it right out like that. Okay, looking at it from the bottom now, you have all the bolts are out from up on top. All the bolts are out from the top. You get in here with a pry bar and you just pry the alternator, and you'll see it starts to pull down, and when it pops out, we pull it right out. Okay, and then you just maneuver it until you can get it out through the opening, and that's it. And of course, to put the alternator back in, you just reverse the procedure that you just did to take it out, and you'll be good to go. As always, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.